Good morning students, welcome back. So we are doing the revision of the first chapter motion, and now today in this class we are going to revise the concept of equations of motion. So please write down the heading equations of motion. So there are basically three equations of motion that we already know. The first equation of motion is V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U plus AT, where V is the final velocity of the body, U is initial velocity of the body, A is acceleration of the body, and T is time taken by the body. The second equation of motion is S is equal to UT plus half AT square, where S is displacement of the body. Remember, this is not the distance covered by the body. In fact, this is displacement covered by the body in time t. And U is initial velocity of the body, T is time taken by the body, and A is acceleration of the body. The third one is V square minus U square is equal to 2AS, where V is final velocity of the body, U is initial velocity of the body, and A is acceleration of the body. So these three equations of motion are used to calculate the quantities that are used to describe the motion of a object or a body, right? So if we want to calculate the final velocity or the acceleration or the displacement of the body, then we make use of these equations of motion. Right? So one important thing that you need to know about using these equations of motion is that these equations of motion can be used only when acceleration is constant or uniform. That means, in other words, if the body is moving with a uniform acceleration, if the body is moving with a uniform acceleration or say constant acceleration, only then these equations of motion can be used. Otherwise, we cannot use these equations of motion. That means if the body moves with a non-uniform acceleration or variable acceleration, then you cannot use these equations of motion. These equations of motion can be only used when acceleration is uniform or constant. Right? For example, if I take a ball and throw it upwards, then the acceleration that acts on the body is acceleration due to gravity, which acts downwards towards the center of the earth, right? The direction and the magnitude of acceleration due to gravity remains constant at each point, and therefore the acceleration is said to be uniform or constant, and therefore we can use these equations of motion. अगर हम किसी बॉडी को, किसी बॉल को अगर ऊपर हवा में थ्रो करते हैं या फिर वो नीचे आती है, देन हम उसके लिए ये इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन यूज कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज उस टाइम जो एक्सेलरेशन होता है वो होता है एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी g के बराबर, स्मॉल g के बराबर, जिसकी वैल्यू 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वायर होती है. किसी भी टाइम इंटरवल में, किसी भी टाइम इंस्टेंट पे उसकी वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होती है एंड वो कांस्टेंट है, और जो उसकी डायरेक्शन है वो भी हमेशा नीचे की तरफ ही होती है, एंड देयरफॉर वी कैन यूज दीस इक्वेशंस ऑफ मोशन. The derivation of these equations of motion is also important for your exams, so you can do it by yourself. That's very easy, okay? And you must have covered it in your class also. So please do the derivation. That is important for your exam. And now in this class we are going to discuss some numerical problems based on the equations of motion. Right? So please write down the first question. Write down the first question. The first question says a racing car has a uniform acceleration of 5 meter per second square. A racing car has a uniform acceleration of 5 meter per second square. Full stop. What distance will it cover? What distance will it cover in 20 seconds? What distance will it cover in 20 seconds after starting from rest. After starting from rest. I'm repeating the question once again. A racing car has a uniform acceleration of 5 meter per second square. What distance will it cover in 20 seconds after starting from rest? Now please pause the video and try to solve the question by yourself, and if you are unable to solve it, only then watch the solution. Right? Now I am going to explain the solution to you. So please look carefully. So we are going to do the solution. So what is question saying? There is a racing car that starts from rest. Start from rest का मतलब क्या होता है? वो शुरू से start हो रही है, ठीक है? Initially it was at rest and then it starts. So initial velocity of the body will be taken 0. So always remember, whenever a body starts from rest, its initial velocity is always taken as 0. So initial velocity u will be 0. And it is saying that it has a uniform acceleration of 5 meter per second square. A is 5 meter per second square. Because the value of acceleration is uniform, it is constant, so we can use the equations of motion. Had it not been constant, we could not use the equations of motion, right? So because the equation it is saying that racing car moves with a uniform acceleration of 5 meter per second square, so we are able to use the equations of motion, right? Now it is saying what distance will it cover in 20 seconds. So time is given as 20 seconds and it is asking us to calculate the distance covered by the racing car in 20 seconds. So we are assuming that the racing car always moves on a straight track in a straight line. So distance and displacement will be equal. Because in equations of motion, the s is displacement and they are asking the distance. So if we assume that the racing car always moves in a straight line, then the value of distance and displacement will be equal. So we can say s is equal to the displacement or distance, right? So now we have this data given in the question. We have initial velocity u equal to 0, acceleration is uniform, 5 meter per second square, time is given as 20 seconds, and we want to calculate the displacement or distance. In this case, both are equal, right? So now we need to write one equation of motion that relates all these four quantities. So we have u, a, s, t. These are the four quantities. So I need to write one equation of motion that relates these four quantities, and that equation of motion is second equation of motion, because s is equal to ut plus half at square. So if we use that equation of motion, we will be able to calculate the value of s. So we write using second equation of motion, using second equation of motion, we have, using second equation of motion, we have s is equal to ut plus half at square. Now we have to simply substitute the values and calculate the value of s. U is 0 multiplied by t is given as 20. So value of t is 20 plus half into a is given as 5 multiplied by 20 square t square. So this thing becomes 0, 0 into 20 is 0. So s will be equal to, this 20 square becomes 400, 400 divided by 2 becomes 200, 200 multiplied by 5 becomes 1000 meters. Or you can say s is equal to 1 kilometer. So car covers a distance of 1 kilometer in 20 seconds if it starts from rest and moves with a constant acceleration of 5 meter per second square. I hope this question is clear to everyone. Please note it down and then we shall move to our next question. I hope everyone has noted this down. Now please write down the second question. Write down the second question. The second question is brakes applied to a car. Brakes applied to a car. Brakes applied to a car produce a uniform retardation of 90 centimeter per second square. Uniform retardation of 90 centimeter per second square, full stop. If the car was traveling with a velocity of 27 meter per second, if the car was traveling with a velocity of 27 meter per second, comma, then what distance will it cover? Before coming to rest? Then what distance will it cover before coming to rest? Now again I am repeating the question. Brakes applied to a car produce a uniform retardation of 90 centimeter per second square, full stop. If the car was traveling with a velocity of 27 meter per second, then what distance will it cover before coming to rest? Now pause the video and try to solve the question by yourself, and if you are unable to solve it, only then watch the solution that I am going to discuss here. So now let us discuss the solution. I hope every one of you has tried. So I am erasing this. So now let us do the solution. Please read what the question is saying. Brakes are applied to a car. There was a car that was moving with a velocity of 27 meter per second. That means in this question initial velocity is given as 27 meter per second. Okay? The car was traveling with a velocity of 27 meter per second. So u is initial velocity is 27 meter per second. And the question is saying what distance will it cover before coming to rest. So that means the car finally comes to rest. It means that the final velocity of the car becomes 0, right? Now it is saying that when brakes are applied to a car, it produces a uniform retardation of 90 centimeter per second square. What is retardation? Retardation is negative of acceleration. Negative acceleration is called as retardation. So, and because it is uniform, so we can use the equations of motion. So that means the value of A is given as minus 90 centimeter per second square. So because this is not in SI, so we will convert it into SI unit, and if we convert it in SI unit, what we will do? We will divide it by 100, so it will be minus 0.9 meter per second square. So this is the value of retardation, and it is asking what distance will it cover. So again S is equal to what? So again we will assume that the car is moving on a straight line, therefore distance and displacement will be equal, and therefore we can calculate the value of S, and S will be equal to the distance covered by the car before coming to rest. So this is the data given in the question, right? Now we need to use one equation of motion that relates all these four quantities. So now if you check your equations of motion, third equation of motion is the equation which relates U, V, A and S. So we have using third equation of motion third equation of motion we have v square minus u square is equal to 2as. What is v? V is 0, so it is 0 square minus u is 27, so it is 27 square is equal to 2 into a. What is the value of a? A is minus 0.9 multiplied by s, right? So from here s will be equal to 27 into 27 upon 2 into 0.9. So this is the value of displacement. Now if you solve it, the answer comes out to be 405 meter. So s will be equal to 405 meter. This is the calculation part that you can do, right? So the distance covered by the car is 405 meter. I hope everyone has got this. Please note it down if you have not noted it till now, and then we shall move to the next question, right? Please note this down and we are proceeding to the next question. Write down the next question. The next question, the third question is, find the initial velocity of a car. Find the initial velocity. Find the initial velocity of a car which is stopped in 10 seconds. Which is stopped in 10 seconds. Which is stopped in 10 seconds by applying brakes. By applying brakes. Full stop. Retardation due to brakes is 2.5 meter per second square. 2.5 meter per second square. Full stop. So this is the question. Please read it carefully. Pause the video. Try to solve the question yourself. And if you are unable to solve it, only then watch the solution. Right? So now I am going to discuss the solution. Please read the question. The question says, find the initial velocity of a car. So we have to find the value of u. ठीक है? Initial velocity की value find करनी है. Which is stopped. That means that the car is finally stopped, and therefore its final velocity becomes 0. We have to find. Let me make the changes here itself. We have to find the value of u, initial velocity. So this is question mark. And because the car is finally stopped, so v is 0. The final velocity of the car becomes 0. And what time it takes to become 0? Time is given as 10 seconds. Time is given as 10 seconds. And retardation, the value of retardation is given as 2.5 meter per second square. So A will be minus 2.5 meter per second square. Retardation is negative acceleration, so you will put a negative sign here. ठीक है, हमने सीखा था. So A will be equal to minus 2.5 meter per second square. So these are the three things. These are the four quantities. ठीक है. We have to find the initial velocity. Final velocity is given as 0. Time is given as 10 seconds, and retardation or acceleration is given as minus 2.5 meter per second square. So now I need to write an equation of motion that relates these four quantities, right? So which equation of motion relates these four quantities? The first equation of motion, v is equal to u plus at, right? So we have using first equation of motion, using first equation of motion we have v is equal to u plus at. What is the value of v? V is 0, u is, we have to calculate, plus a is minus 2.5, t is 10. So u will be equal to, this whole thing will be taken on the left hand side and it becomes 2.5 multiplied by 10. So from here u is 25 meter per second. So the initial velocity of car comes out to be 25 meter per second. I hope this is clear to you. Right? Please note it down. So this is how you have to solve the numerical problems based on the equations of motion. I hope these problems are quite simple and you can easily do these problems, right? So kindly practice such numerical problems, and in the next class we will revise the concept of circular motion and uniform circular motion. Till then, keep studying. Goodbye.